Hello there, this is Jasmine from Tutors 11 Plus. Today we're going to be doing a brief video on short division using the bus stop method. Let's go through a couple of examples together. First of which will be a simple example and then another example where we see common mistakes. Okay, let's look at example number 1. Let's do 528 divided by 4. Now remember, what we're trying to do here is look at how many 4s are there in the number 528. So the first thing we do, we draw the bus stop and we write 528 inside and we write the 4 outside. And we look at how many 4s are there in 5. There is 1. 1 times 4 is 4, and there's a remainder of 1. So we put the remainder up here next to the 2. We then look at how many 4s are there in the number 12. And we know there are 3. 3 times 4 is 12. There are no remainders. We then look at how many 4s are there in 8. There are 2. 2 times 4 is 8, there are no remainders. So the answer for 528 divided by 4 is 132. This means there are 132 4s in the number 528. Let's look at a second example. Let's look at 1824 divided by 3. Again, let's draw the bus stop. We write 1824 inside and the 3 outside. How many 3s are in 1? There are no 3s in 1. And let's put a 0 up here. The reason I want to do this is because I want you to make sure that you keep everything in line. It's very important to do this. So we now look at 18. How many 3s are in 18? And the answer is 6. 6 times 3 is 18, so there's no remainders. Move on to the next number. How many 3s are in the number 2? And the answer again is 0, because 2 is smaller than 3. Now, very important to make sure we add this 0 here. Quite often people forget to add this 0, and this is where the common mistake occurs, and you'll get a completely different answer if you miss this step out. So there are no 3s in 2, and we look at 24 now. How many 3s are in 24? And we know there are 8. 8 times 3 is 24, and there's no remainders. So 1824 divided by 3 is equal to 608. This means there are 608 3s in 1824. And that's the end of our video on short division. There'll be another video coming up on short division with remainders as decimals. Now remember, keep practicing. The more you practice, the better you'll get.